In my opinion, dating apps is one of the biggest money makers in the OFM space, and I'll tell you why. When it comes to location dependent marketing, it gives the subscriber an extra incentive to spend even more money. Now think about it, everyone loves to support small local businesses. In OFM, it's no different. If an individual from a dating app matches with a girl, goes to her profile and sees the OF, he's most likely more going to subscribe to that girl rather than some random girl on his Instagram Reels feed. Now, this is why the conversion rate is so good with dating apps, simply because the guy thinks this chick is in the same area as him, so he wants to sub and talk to her more. He will also have the fantasy in the back of his head that he's going to meet this girl one day, spend a bunch of money on her, end up meeting her, which obviously will never end up happening. But that doesn't matter. As long as the incentive is there for him to subscribe, that's all we care about. Now, everyone has their personal preferences when it comes to dating apps. Obviously, one method doesn't work with all dating apps, so you can have a Tinder method, but it won't work with Bumble, vice versa. Personally, we run Bumble, Badoo, and a couple other tier 2 dating apps. Again, this is personal preference based on all the methods we use. Now, this is where the source comes in, the funnel from dating apps to another secondary, then from the secondary to OnlyFans. Now, there's multiple funnels in this industry. There's the AI chatting funnel from DA to a secondary like Snapchat or Instagram. How this works is as soon as you have an account up and running and it's getting matches, the AI bot will chat with the matches and then ultimately funnel them from the dating app to Snapchat or Instagram. Personally, we do not run this simply because we've seen a massive ban rate compared to open funnels and more simple funnels. Now, there's the open funnel, which is simply just a link in a private Instagram bio. Now, this funnel is mostly used for free accounts because obviously the conversion rate's still going to be pretty bad if you just funnel a user from a dating app to an Instagram page and all they see is a link in the bio and nothing else. They need another incentive there for them to ultimately subscribe to the account. So if you're going to run this method, I would personally recommend you to do it with free accounts only. Obviously, if it's a paid account, there's a barrier to entry and he's probably not going to subscribe. But if it's a free account, there is no barrier to entry, so he's probably going to end up subscribing. Now, the last one is the most common one, and that's the AI chatting funnel on Cupid. Now, you can use this both on Instagram and Snapchat. This is where you funnel the user from dating apps to one of these two platforms, and obviously have Cupid connect to it on the back end. And what it does basically, as soon as the person adds the account, Cupid will start chatting with the user, building rapport, and then ultimately funneling them from Snapchat or Instagram to OnlyFans. Now, in saying that, dating app users requires a extremely specific chatting style compared to other traffic sources. This is because it's location dependent. Most other marketing methods is not location dependent, but this one, obviously the guy believes this girl is in her area, so you need to keep that fantasy alive. Now, you will see the exact same objection over and over again. It will be this guy coming in saying, "Where are you from?" Now, why he's doing this is he's trying to verify that you're in the location that you put. What we personally do is we say something along the lines of, "Oh, you know, I'm not really comfortable in saying that just yet. This is OnlyFans after all. I don't know who I'm speaking with. Maybe let me get to know you a little bit more and I'll probably end up telling you." Now, 99% of the users will agree to this and you can start building rapport. After you've built enough rapport, he will most likely end up just telling you where he's from or something about his area, and then you can base it off that. It's also extremely important that you make sure your chatters understand that you can never agree to meet with a fan. If you do this, your account will ultimately get banned and you will never be able to get your model or yourself back on the OnlyFans platform. There's an extremely fine line when it comes to chatting with these users. You cannot overstep that line. Make sure you chat in a convincing way, but at the same time, do not overstep the line. Now, if you want to see the other funnels we use and how we exactly create these dating apps at scale to funnel these people into OnlyFans, make sure to join my Telegram in the bio.